Hello everyone and welcome to NEET Mentor. Today NEET PG 2025 two-shift exam court case issue was there in Supreme Court. The hearing was supposed to happen which couldn't happen today, but there are other matters which was related to NEET PG only, which was coming from 2018 session. Okay, so regarding that, Supreme Court has given multiple directions to prevent the seat blocking. We will discuss that, and it is very important, and it might bring a very big change in the upcoming sessions for the counseling of NEET PG 2025. Okay, if you are here for the first time, please do subscribe this channel, and you can visit our website also, neetmentor.co.in. There you can get access to the NEET PG related cutoff, fee, stipend, bond, and all details for all the counselings, all the colleges. For that you can access the packages. Okay, these are the details which you can access from there in the portal. So starting with the first thing, what happened to the Supreme Court case? It couldn't get heard. The Supreme Court is taking some other matters on priority, so they didn't give time for this matter. So it itself tells like how seriously they are taking it. Okay, and what might be the outcome. Okay, regarding the normalization, there are other directions by the Supreme Court which we will come to know today. The next hearing will be taken up during the vacation period regarding this matter. So some important guidelines are released by Supreme Court. Listen this very carefully. What are those guidelines and how it is going to impact in case is implemented within this counseling for NEET PG 2025? How is going to impact the counseling and the proceedings? The first guideline, which is most important, they asked to publish raw scores in the two-shift examination. In case the two-shift examination is going to happen, the Supreme Court has given direction to NB to publish the raw score for every candidate. Publish the answer key. Very importantly, they haven't published the answer key so far in any of the NEET PG examinations. Okay, last year the same matter came into the court, and during the hearing, the advocates from the government of India, they were giving very silly reasons that they don't have many questions. If they start publishing the answer keys in each and every year, they will be out of the questions. So such kind of silly reasonings they were giving. So the Supreme Court has given direction to publish the answer keys, okay, and the normalized formula. Okay, so these all things, score, answer key, and the normalization formula, to make the transparency in the multiple shift PG examination. This direction, which is coming from the Supreme Court, not in the court case of two shift examination matter, but in some other other court case. I'll tell you how this all matter came into picture now and when it started. Okay, what led to this present litigation? I'll tell you that story. It is coming from 2017 and 2018 session. So since Supreme Court is giving kind of guideline to make the normalization process more transparent, it means they are in the favor of normalization process. So in the future, when the hearing happens, the Supreme Court won't be taking this matter so seriously, and the result or outcome might be this: they accept the proposal by the government or the strategy by the government to conduct the examination in two shifts. And there are many supporting points. Okay, I'm not saying that I am the favor of any of the government. Okay, I personally want the examination should get conducted in single shift, because that's how it had been getting conducted. Last year there was a special case because they had to cancel the examination, postpone the examination, and due to lack of time, they had just one option to conduct in multiple shift. That was somehow acceptable, but this year there is no reasoning. Okay, so they want in the multiple shift. So Supreme Court might say that this multiple shift examination is kind of a standard which is followed at the international level. in the different in other countries also, and it is a accepted uh, accepted standard to conduct the examination. Okay, the number of students is not a problem, but somehow I believe that looking at the past trends, the Supreme Court will support government of India. Second point, they asked, see now why this seat blocking happens. Okay, seat blocking in the NEET PG counseling happens because candidate want to be in safer side. They take some seat on temporary basis, knowing that they can upgrade it in the future rounds. Okay, they secure some seat which they don't want to take as the last seat, and that is kind of seat blocking. Later rounds they get upgraded to more preferred options. Okay, so Supreme Court has given some guidelines, okay, to disclose the fee structure. Okay, what fee structure they are saying? The second point, mandate the pre-counseling fee disclosures, like fee structure of the private and deemed universities, tuition fee, hostel fee, caution deposit, and any kind of miscellaneous charges or hidden fee. What happens in case you got some private college and you didn't have good idea, like is there any hidden fee? When you go for the joining, that time you come to know that this much the hidden fee they are asking at the time of reporting. So somehow you report it, or even you don't report, because you don't have the capacity to pay additional fee that you came to know at the time of reporting. Okay, so in case candidates are blocking the seats or not joining the seats, it's kind of like blocked only. So Supreme Court has given guideline to publish all these hidden charges, hostel fee, caution deposit, miscellaneous charges, which might not be disclosed on the official website or on the MCC or NB platforms, to get disclosed by the institutes. Okay, one more guideline, that the implement a national level synchronized counseling calendar, which should not be changed later. Due to change in the counseling schedule also, this seat blocking happens. EIQ and state rounds, okay, should be already have a fixed synchronized calendar, and it will help in preventing the seat blocking across the system. Establish a centralized fee regulation framework under the NMC, so it will take so much of time to implement. Okay, permit a upgrade window post round 2. This is very important. Permit a upgrade window post round 2 for admitted candidates to shift to better seats without reopening the counseling to new entrants. It means don't allow a new candidate post round 2 to enter into the counseling. Those who have registered, they can do the counseling after round 2. Why the seat blockings are happening? Because if cutoff revision happens after round 2, in the round 3 or in the stray vacancy round, you open new registration. Some candidates who didn't apply till now, they apply now. Okay, suppose in the third round the candidate applied in 3 states or 3 different counselings. The candidate got the seat in all the different counselings. Okay, so he will be or she will be joining one seat and 2 seats are blocked. Those seats will be going to the further round. Okay, so good number of seats or better seats are being dragged to the further round. That is the main point. Okay, other guideline, enforce kind of like strict penalties for seat blocking. Strict penalty for seat blocking, including forfeiture of security deposit, disqualification from the future NEET PG examination. These all things are already there. I don't know how much it will impact. Okay, very important part is they have asked to implement Aadhaar based seat tracking to prevent multiple seat holding and misrepresentation. See, seat blocking is not illegal. In case you feel that this college which you have got allotted and you filled it by mistake or due to lack of knowledge about the college environment, college department, then nobody can stop you from getting upgraded, or nobody can stop you in case you don't report to the college. So it's not illegal, okay, but they want, the Supreme Court wants the government authorities, DMEs, NB, MCC, and all the stakeholders who are conducting the counseling process to come up with some foolproof mechanism that prevents or reduces the seat blocking. Okay, implementing Aadhaar based seat tracking, because in the Aadhaar based you will have OTP also, it will be coming on phone, and with a unique number you can track it. Hold state authorities and institutional DME accountable under contempt or disciplinary action for rule or schedule violation. This is not very important. They have been already doing. They are already responsible. Adopt a uniform counseling conduct code across all states for standard rules, eligibility, mop-up round, seat withdrawal, and all. See, one more reason why the seat blocking is happening more, because all the counseling authorities from different states are having their own schedule, their own legal issues, their own court cases, fee structure related issues. Okay, so there is no standard counseling conduct code across all the states. It is boiling down or coming to the single platform of the counseling, like it happens in the NEET SS. All the counselings, all the private colleges or the government colleges or DNB institutes are getting filled up through MCC counseling. So single counseling thing will come into picture, but this direction is pointing towards a centralized guideline for all the states, and the eligibility mop-up round rules. In some of the states you have different rule for mop-up, in some of the state the rule is different, and seat withdrawal rules are also different. When you can resign the seat in other states is different. So they want like a centralized and uniform counseling conduct code. Last guideline, the 10th one, set up a third party oversight mechanism under NMC, which is governed by NMC, for annual audit of the counseling data compliance, admission, fairness. Okay, so it says that NMC is not that capable, so some third party which is working under NMC, so that is part of NMC only, should govern it. So 3-4 major points are there which will play like big role, which may play a big role in case it's getting implemented. How much it will get implemented, to up to what extent, that time will tell. Okay, let me summarize. The first thing, regarding the normalization, publish raw score, answer keys, very important, and normalization formula for transparency in the multiple shift NEET PG examinations. Okay, declaration of all the fee, tuition fee, hostel fee, caution deposit, miscellaneous charges. Most of the fees are already declared, but some hidden fees are taken by the institutes which they don't even provide the receipts. Okay, so I think it is not 100% controllable. Okay, and adopt a universal or uniform counseling conduct code across all the states for eligibility and all such things. Aadhaar based seat tracking to prevent multiple seat holding and misrepresentation. So these 4 points are like major points out of these. Let me tell you how it all started. In 2017, okay, one candidate who got the seat through first 2 rounds, okay, because that time there was no upgradation in the mop-up round. In 2017, if you see the rule, there was no upgradation in the mop-up round. So he got the seat, and later some radio seat came into picture in the mop-up round, and someone who was having who was standing behind him in the queue got the seat in the mop-up round. So he raised a concern through a petition in the Allahabad High Court that due to seat blocking he was not able to get the better seat, and somebody who had poorer merit got the seat in mop-up round. Okay, so Supreme High Court of Allahabad given direction. These 4 points are there, that should be given compensation of 10 lakhs. Okay, within 4 weeks. Okay, and DME should come with a foolproof admission procedure which should eliminate such blockage of seats and ensure that maximum number of seats are filled up in the first and second round. Since 2017, many changes occurred, like upgradation in mop-up, okay, third point, allowing the candidate who appeared in the first and second round of counseling to be considered again in mop-up, which already taken care. So these all directions were given that time in 2018, given to the DGME, UP DGME, and UP DGME challenged this High Court direction in the Supreme Court. And this today, whatever we have direction from the Supreme Court is coming out of this case, which started, the thread started in 2017. Okay, so some seats which are board today, it might not impact today, but it will be taken to years. Okay, that's how the court cases goes on. So that's all I just wanted to tell you. Okay, so that's if you have any kind of like confusion to understand this matter, you can send us query on the, or you can join our group. The group link is available in the description of the video, or you can send us message on this number 9319128677 in case you want our paid guidance. Okay, support. The application form for Sikkim Manipal is open. In case you are not able to fill up now, it will open in future after examination also. It is a unique university which conducts the separate counseling for like few seats only. Okay, if you are interested, you can fill that application form. That's all from my side. Thanks for watching.